So this is something you may already know, but I'll do it anyway. So this is the bulb that I'm going to create. I'm going to actually recreate for our stage. Right. You might remember from the other tutorial. But I didn't really like these, and I didn't have them texture mapped or UV mapped at all. So we'll just go through it real quick. I'm going to hit ball, hit N for numeric, and I'll just leave it at its general settings. The problem is that, let's do that again. Ball, N for numeric. You see here, make UVs is not, is grayed out. And so you're like, well, how am I supposed to make a UV? So the best way to do it is just to go ahead and create the geometry, go to new, and let's go ahead and call this bulb, right? And spherical, we'll do it on the y-axis. And there we go. So that'll work. Or once you've done that already, let's say you don't like that, you can always still go to ball, N for numeric, and now make UVs is active. So, but that bulb is fine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go from our top view, and we're going to actually make a disk. Zoom out. Something like that. And I don't need this top polygon or this bottom polygon. And I'm going to rename this to be light bulb holder. And I had make UV on, so it's good to go right there. Or what we can do is we can go to map, and we can go to edit maps, copy vertex, and we can make a new one called bulb holder. And then, since you don't want them sharing the same UV map, we'll just go here and we'll clear it out of there. But don't forget, we have it right here in the bulb holder. So that's good to go there. Let's go back to our bulb right here. And let's actually make it a little bit more round. And that's fine. And then we're going to call this light bulb. And I'll save the object as version 2. Oops. So what I'll do is I already made a couple different things. I made a texture that has a little bit of smudgy on it, and it's very off-white because, you know, why would a bulb that's in a smoky jazz room not be, you know, perfectly clean, right? UV map, bulb, and then we'll go bulb grit. All right, so then we'll turn smoothing on, kick up our luminosity on that, our specularity on that. Might do some other things, but we won't know until we actually bring it into layout. And so then let's grab this part, bring that over here. All right, it's our bulb holder. And yeah, I don't like the way that is. Let's make it a little more short. There's a little bit of geometry that we can see through there, so I'll actually just bring it in. Now, so you're like, oh, well, what are we going to do for that? What I did was, you might remember, if you don't have the old, you know, Photoshop used to come with a lot of different gold styles. And now, why they don't, I have no idea. So let's make a new one. Control N. We'll just make this 512 by 512. Create. And we'll just go and we'll look for a gold style. Okay, let's do this. Shift G. There we go. Let's go for a gold style. See if that's not what I want. No. Kind of, sort of. Let's go. Actually, this one is more what I'm looking for. I like these dark edges on the sides here. And what I might do actually is I might, so let's get rid of that. Let's go and open up this bulb grit, right? Bulb grit's good. Bring it over here. And scale that down a little bit. Let's rotate that so that the streaks are going the same way. And now we can easily, so there's a couple different things we could do. We could either leave the color the way it is and try to multiply it, see if that's going to do a difference. I like multiply, usually works the best. And so then, but I want to see more of the grunge. So what I'll do is I'll go to levels as soon as I find it. Just gotta bring this contrast. Bring up the contrast. There we go. I like that. Let's merge these two. It's got this, you know, when I use the style, it has this thing around it, this border around it. So let's get rid of that. And the way to do that is we will just resize it up and out. It's okay that this is going to have a seam because you'll never ever see it. You'll never see that seam. We'll save it as a JPEG image. I already have one here, but we'll make another one. 01. Come back over here. Load that up. Okay. And we will go to our bulb holder here. UV map. And so a couple different things here. We need to turn smoothing on. This is going the wrong way. So what we actually have to do is we actually have to, so we can either do one of two things. We could take the UV map and go like this. Or you could actually go into the surface editor because we're just using a planer, and we could actually do it on the rotation. So we'll just leave it at that. And so the next time, what we'll do is I'll show you how to, once again, use the spline, or maybe even point and clone plus to rail clone these things along the geometry.